I'm with Sassafraz Marshall Johnson. Did I say that right? Sassafraz.
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 Yes.
Actually, that's more cool. Fraz.
Fraz.
So what do you do for a living?
I am a camera assistant and I work predominantly in drama film. I started off in reality TV and also worked in a lot of comedy in TV in New Zealand. So Jono and Ben, Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
Yeah,
You've
to
done
name
the
a
big
few.
time stuff.
Oh, not really, no. I've just had a lot of fun. And
So
a lot
you're
of
the
laughs.
camera operator. I mean, this is really huge.
No. So, to be an operator, you need to be in the industry for say 30 years,
Oh.
give or take. Yep.
So what do you do? Run out the cables or something?
Basically, yep. Get coffees. That's where I started as a trainee, and now I'm a truck loader. So I'm slowly stepping up in the
Is a
progression.
truck loader, is that a title of a role?
It is.
A truck loader.
So my role, I'm basically a logistics manager.
And what does it see? You know, when you watch the credits come up at the bottom, what do they call it? A grab or something? A grabber or... They've got some
Oh,
weird names.
they have
in their
weird
film.
names. Yeah, usually there's a loader, which is the person who does, 24 frames, take alpha mark.
Yeah.
That was wrong, but that sort of thing. And then you've got your focus puller, your first AC, and they make sure everything's sharp and in focus, and then you have the operator. So for me, I have to progress through those stages.
Well, you know what? Folks, I think I'm a big timer video maker here. I had no idea what she's just talking about. No idea at all. So there you go.
There's a lot of stages to again progress through to get where you want to go, because it's very competitive. And
So you're quite young, obviously, and you're starting off in the industry.
yes, yeah. So I've been in the industry for about 4 years, I want to say. I
Wow.
worked full time while I was studying to make sure that I'd have a nice, easy transition into the
And your
industry.
studies were complementary to this industry?
Sort of, not really.
Oh.
I probably shouldn't have studied, to be honest.
What
Yeah,
did
I
you
haven't
study that wasn't complementary to the film industry?
For me, because I work in camera,
Hmm.
I should have more so just had a lot of work in camera and maybe worked at a rental house where you get all the cameras from, so you understand the technical build of a camera and the makeup, and yeah, there's a lot of technicalities that go into it. So maybe I could have done an engineering degree about electronics and understanding that, voltage systems and the way things run, and that would be super helpful if I needed to fix anything. But I don't have that knowledge.
Oh,
so
look,
yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it, because what I've discovered in my life, I'm at the twilight of my years, but you evolve and you can swerve off to any industry. I've been a motor mechanic. I've actually ran power stations. I've worked in the oil industry. I've worked in now employment law, and also I do a little bit of this hosting stuff. So you can change all the time.
Well, maybe I'm at the start, and camera is just my jumping off point. Look, camera. And then from there we'll see where it goes.
She's good, isn't she?
No.
She knows her stuff. Well, listen, Big Timer, we've started this off, you and I, and we thought we'd jump in because she was a bit nervous, folks.
I'm a bit nervous.
So anyway, we started off, and I've just realised that I've left the upper lights on, which is very uncomplimentary to me, and you didn't even pick it up, Big Timer.
Didn't. Well, we need to block the whole of the staircase, is what I'm thinking. There's a staircase to our...
You're not... Yeah. Can I steer that camera up to it? Hang on, watch this, folks. Look at this. Can you see that? Right, the camera. Oh, I have to stay it on there. Oh, can I do it? Oh, it's going the wrong way. So we can show the stair. Oh, God. No, stop laughing. There we are. I just saw it for a minute. That, folks, was the staircase. You saw it. Let me
That
see
was
if I
a
can,
staircase.
Let's see if I can zoom out again, because negative, it'll go back out. There we go. There you go. We saw it. Sassafraz, we can see you waving. There we go.
So yes, the light from up there, any sort of light, you just need to put a bit of... We call it duvetine in film. We have these big, massive sheets which the grips use, a lot of jargon in film.
Grip. That was the word I was looking for before. That's the word you see in the credits. Grip.
Yes, so they are basically the builders, and they create structures for us to put our cameras onto.
Oh, is that why? Oh. You can imagine what I was thinking about. What the word grip was.
Grip.
We don't have clamps here. We just have grips. So people hold the wire up to the machine and it works. I don't know what a grip was doing.
They're very strong people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very, again, technically minded. You've got to think about the weight and physics of things. If you're rigging a very expensive camera onto the back of a motorbike, how do you do that safely, ensuring that the stunty who's driving it is also going to be safe as well and can use all the brakes and all the mechanics? It's
stunties. I mean, they're mass produced. You could just do
they're
away
the
with one every
best.
now and again. Oh, look at that. She's showing some favour. Well, I guess safety's a big issue in your world, isn't it?
Oh, it's massive, and it has become more so. Many people have died on film sets, and it's really big.
It was that recent shooting, wasn't there?
Wait, really?
Well, in the US, where was that famous actor? And a woman got accidentally shot.
The DP. Yes, I don't know her name, but it's very, very sad.
So in your role, you'd be dodging all the time just in case the bullet goes off.
Oh, God, yeah. And again, like, there are so many procedures that everyone on that set would have gone through to ensure that would never happen. But I guess, things were human.
So this high-powered production that you're on right now, you could see the amount of effort that went into planning and putting this together was huge, wasn't it?
Insane.
You just sit down there and I'll turn the cameras on, away we go. We've done it.
And we've got 2 light sources.
And we've got too many other lights.
3-point lighting.
Go and turn them down, big timer.
How do you...
You do that one over there. There's one behind the painting, or just beside it.
This one here?
And I'll do these. Stop.
You need to turn the sun down.
It's not that good, is it?
It's not bad. I think it's pretty good.
Okay, what's that big timer got to say now?
I think it looks spectacular.
Oh, she says anything. She wants to come back, obviously. Great.
Yeah, I'm enjoying myself now.
Right.
I feel like a Joe Rogan. I've never watched Joe Rogan, but I've only ever seen his shorts of this is what it looks like.
Mrs. Joe Rogan Jr. I think this could be you. Your new calling.
Imagine if, being a podcaster, you just get up and talk all day.
Well, all you do is ask people about their lives.
Exactly.
You imagine what you could tell me. Whoa, God.
I wish I could show you. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. If in the future, if someone develops some sort of technology where you can just touch someone's temple, for example, and just show them everything that you've seen, because I'm dyslexic, so using words to articulate how I'm feeling I find quite difficult. But if I could just physically show someone or send what I'm seeing in my head to a photocopier and that would print off an image.
You've been watching Netflix.
Really?
Black Mirror.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Because what it is, folks, this guy these guys, they've got the ability of touching their head and it just plays on a screen somewhere. Yeah. And so you can see their history, what they got up to. Oh, man, it was backfired on this couple, wouldn't it?
Can you fabric... I don't know if I've watched this exact episode, but it's very Black Mirror.
Oh, that's right. It was in the neck, wasn't it? It took it out, and they took it out. They cut it out, one of them, this female did, didn't she?
Probably. Black Mirror, be a lot of blood. But can you fabricate your own existence then, I imagine? That would be a big...
I don't think this was it was a real life... Well, the series... There's hundreds of them. I've watched them. I was fascinated with them. But what this person was able to do was to show back in history what they saw and what actually happened to them. So was this woman having an affair or not? And the husband nagged and nagged and nagged and nagged and nagged her, so she replayed it. And well,
she did.
Yeah, that showed the actual business.
Oh, I want to watch... Not that, but I want to watch the show. I want to watch that show now. We could also do reviewing of things that we've watched recently. Yeah. I love watching
what we could
films.
Do. Actually, yeah, Black Mirror, I'm not into this corny, stuff, but it got me intrigued, and I've watched one after another. It's about potential for the future, folks, and so it was really quite interesting, wasn't it? Well, you've seen a bit of it.
I've only seen the first season. I don't know how many seasons there are.
Oh, I think I'm into the second, but I don't know if I'm going to keep watching it because it's a complete time waster.
It's terrifying. You almost have to look up happy puppies or something, happy cats afterwards to try and set your emotions straight again afterwards.
It does rock you quite a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what else can we talk about? You got anything else to tell us before we flick it off?
Thank you for this opportunity. It's been sensational to be on air. And
We'll
to all our viewers,
We'll
thanks for
we'll
watching.
send her an invoice, folks.
Big one.
Big one. All right, now you're welcome back. This has been fun.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
let's do it. I think same time next week.
Yeah? Well, I'm going to Wellington.
No, you do it from there. We'll do it on Zoom.
Could we?
Yeah.
I would be so keen. Absolutely, yes.
I do interviews all the time on Zoom. So we do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And look, you could even go out in the field with your phone.
Yeah.
And we could do it even there.
Can we make a brainstorm ideas or what we want to talk about? So,
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, we could do.
All right, big timer. What do you got in mind? What are you doing in Wellington? Oh, the wind will be hell on your mic.
Oh, it would be horrible. Well, I'll be probably at my cousin's flat inside. But I could go up onto Mount Vic. But, I could go onto Mount Vic.
All we hear is...
the 1080p.
And your voice way in the background.
Hey guys, welcome. We're reporting live from Mount Victoria. But I'm just going to go catch up with my mates, and a couple of them are working on a film down there, very hush-hush, but it'll be very cool. So we'll go and see how that's going for them. From what I've seen so far, I can't say anything.
You can't go on set, can you?
God, no.
See me drop that word set like I'm a big timer.
Yeah, you are a big timer.
I've seen word set used in movies. So you couldn't go on there, could you? Because it'd be secret.
Very secret.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it sounds amazing, though, from what...
But you don't know anything about it, though. No,
I don't.
Jeez. They can get fired for this.
They don't know who they are.
They don't know who they are.
But yes, that's another thing in the film industry. Everything's so secretive. So it's very hard to get jobs because people are like, I don't want to talk about that with someone who's an outsider, I guess. Again, it doesn't really matter. It does, obviously, it does.
But you're after more work, are you?
Yeah.
Like what sort of work? In the film industry, potentially.
Drama. If that sounds weird, I feel like in the industry of entertainment and film, you've got your drama world, you've got your reality TV, you've got your TV and your broadcasting. And I've found my niche is the drama world, and that's just big sets, big production value, cool kit, cool gear. Like I was talking to you before about the anamorphic lenses which are coming over.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's super interesting to be able to, even touch or hold this gear. There's only so many people, and these lenses would have been used to shoot massive shows. Like they've been around for years. So it would be very cool to do research and find out, what.
Do you know what I mean? Just listening to your creative thinking there, because you're fascinated with new technology.
Yeah,
And I wonder if that's your future. Oh, God, there's the phone.
It's okay, you can take it.
Oh, I've been so rude to a friend. I cut him off because you're more important.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you are.
But yes, new technology. I used to be obsessed with all of that growing up. Unfortunately for my parents, Apple products, like I said before, great technology.
Well, that was way ahead for a while, wasn't it?
It was.
And then Samsung came alive.
I don't know. I'm biased because I've never really used a Samsung product or an Android product. Yeah.
Well, you haven't lived, have you?
I haven't lived.
Goodness me.
I
mean,
love
imagine
Apple.
going through life without touching an Android phone. I might subject you to it. Look. Should be sold now.
I want one. I like the flip phone idea. Do you need to take that?
No, but I was thinking I need a new phone. You'd probably say I don't. But I'm not sure I want the flip one because, it just doesn't make sense to me. Nice to have a little square rather than a big rectangular like this.
Yes.
But I just don't see it's going to be any benefit.
Well, my friend works for Samsung and she is in the marketing department and she knows all about the insides and outsides of what the best phone is. So I could ask her for you and get you some feedback on that.
I probably would be a good idea. Or I could
Yeah.
go to a Samsung shop. And
You could do.
They'll
Yeah.
be sell.
Highest price, which will be the flip ones.
Well, I want another because I got a Samsung watch, which
Gotcha.
this is one of the early ones, but it's really good when it syncs up to the phone. So you're driving down the road, and then you'll be on your watch, and you feel it vibrate, and you go, "Oh, I've got a text come in." So you don't look at your phone, allegedly. So yeah, but that's what does happen, and it's quite good because sometimes the text will show on your phone or the beginning of an email message if you wanted to. So when you're driving the steering wheel like that, going around to the right just so you can see what was on your phone.
I wonder what the law is on this. You know, if the police can be like, you were looking at your watch, pull you over, I'll give you a fine.
No, I wasn't. I just keep reverting to the right all the time, trying to get the steering wheel to go over.
I was checking the time. So mine does the same too, but mine's Garmin. So if I hike, because I'm quite a hiker,
Right.
so if I hike mountains, I can GPS my
What's your
coordinates.
steps this morning, big timer?
Ooh, not much.
Bet you're bigger than me.
Ooh, 396.
Guess what?
What?
You're 50 ahead of me. I'm 340. So and all I've walked is upstairs. I live upstairs here, and I've just come downstairs, and here we are.
That's okay. I wasn't expecting that. Didn't you say you missed out on your walk this
I
morning?
did, because of you. Don't feel bad. She must feel bad.
I must go home so you can go for your walk.
Because I slept in, to be honest.
Yes.
So I usually, the morning before last, I wake at about 5ish. But anyway, our cat kept us awake last night, so at about 2 in the morning, she decided to have a hissy fit. And that woke me up, then I couldn't go back to sleep. So this morning I thought, just sleep in. I've got till 10 o'clock.
That's I sleep until 10. That's pretty good. I woke up at 7.
Oh, you arrived at 10. No, I was up way before that.
Yeah.
I had breakfast and...
You're lying.
Well, I got up at 8 o'clock.
So wait, for our next...
Yeah.
What are we a podcast now?
Yeah.
This is a podcast. I quite like that.
It's just been invented this few minutes ago.
We should talk about something of a topic. So we can bring... You know, there's a really good podcast that I listen to where they bring interesting facts. And they talk about facts.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this?
No.
It's called There's No Such Thing as a Fish. It's really interesting and a bit of a time waster.
I really would enjoy that.
I'll link it to you, but
Where do birds go when the wind blows, when the storms? They're not on the trees.
I don't know.
Nor do I.
Well, there
I've
you
got
go.
that carried away about this. I bought a camera, but it sits on the outside and will just activate if some movement comes on. So I stuck it out in the cold and the wind, and guess what? It activated all the time because all the bushes were blazing around in the wind. I was waiting for birds to gather down there, and then probably, are there rats and stoats around here? I don't think so, but maybe. So,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I didn't quite think that one through.
So we should do this.
Yeah.
On any subject.
Yeah, it's
We could call it
interesting.
the old and new. Me being the old, you the new.
Yeah, I'm very new. I don't really know what's going on in the world. I feel like I have a lot to learn off
But
you.
you've got a great imagination, and I've learnt that from just meeting you, and creative thinking.
But too creative sometimes.
Good. No, they scare people.
Scare people.
Yeah, that's what we'll do on this show.
Exactly. Entrepreneurial, if you will.
You can say, Max, do you realise all the birds get swallowed up? There's a big black hole. And then when the weather comes out, it spits them out again. And those birds just pretend nothing's happened.
I like that conspiracy theory.
I just made it up.
We could talk about conspiracy theories. Because
Yes.
there's so many.
Oh, right now.
Do you like conspiracy?
Evil people that have conspiracy theories. That was me a few minutes ago.
Well, what about all the way that the foundation of wealth is held in the world by the
Yes.
Rothschild family? That's
Oh,
interesting.
don't get me into politics, because I'll start ranting.
I've heard you're really into politics. Guy was
Oh,
saying.
yeah. Rave. Yeah. Do you realise that we've been talking for 18 minutes?
No. That's incredible to think that just goes that quickly.
It does. And some people will find this interesting. I hope.
Wait, is this going to go live
Yeah,
on
absolutely.
the YouTube? Awesome! I'm going to post it on my social media so people can see what's going on. Except maybe not all of it because of that film bit. You might have to edit that out.
Work. No, you can edit it out. You told me you're a big timer. Do you get access to Adobe Premiere or whatever
Guess
it's called?
what? I've just stopped
Your
being a
subscription.
member of the club. Yeah, it was just too expensive, and I didn't use it enough. But I can definitely use it. I can use DaVinci, so that would be more a go-to because it's free.
Well, I can do it too. It's just time.
It is time.
But
Editing takes a lot
actually,
of
just
time.
taking a segment, it's nothing, is it? You could probably do that almost on your phone, couldn't you?
How do you get this out of here? Does it come as a full?
I usually produce MP4.
Okay.
Do you know what that is?
Okay. I thought that's just audio.
MP3 is audio. MP4 is
Oh.
video. And that's just the Android, non-Apple stuff.
That's very awkward.
Look, she is awkward too. Look, she's pulled her sleeve down.
Because I used to, I didn't actually. One of my friends downloaded music illegally from YouTube and used to put them on their desktop and it wouldn't play for them.
Oh.
This is all hypothetical as well because I don't do illegal things. But
Accepting. Yeah, go on.
But when I went to play the MP4, it wouldn't play. Didn't know why. I had to convert it to an MP3. I had a correlation and thought then that those MP4 and 3 were the different sorts of audio files. But no, it's video.
Yeah, it is.
That
And I
makes
can
sense.
produce it in other formats as well, so it doesn't matter. On this software, I can bring it out, put it on my software, and then produce what you want.
Honestly, an MP4 sounds great, and then I
Right.
can just do whatever needs to be done. But it's editing in real time, right? So it's quite cool how it does this.
Oh, the switching, isn't it? Yeah, like we both talk together.
Hello.
Hello. It goes
Goes
to that
to that
one.
one.
And then if I talk, and it defaults to me because I'm the host, and there we go. And then
Hi. Oh no. There we go.
it has a
It's gotta be
3-second
quite close.
lapse, I think. So if you cough or something, it won't flash automatically.
So I need to go. And what I was saying was that still is quite long.
All those settings are in this little machine or box down here, which none of you people can see. So there's a box down here, and I can set the settings for how long the delay is and all sorts of things. You could play with that, yeah.
Oh, but
And also I can do it manually. I can switch the cameras. Oh, see, there's that one, because there's no mic on it. Because they switched.
That's a cool view. Is that up here?
How long have I had this ball patch to the back of my head? Look at it. Who put that there?
Not long.
So there we go. Oh, here we go. That's that camera looking at the stairwell.
I like that.
So I can get back. There's a section of both of us. There's me, and wait for it. Oh,
2 shot, 1 shot.
where are you? Oh, there.
Overhead. Hi.
Isn't she lovely? All right, that's enough. What have we done? 21 minutes. Nearly 22. Anything else you got to say before we say goodbye?
Again, thank you.
I'll be
This has
back next
been-
week. We'll do this on Zoom.
Absolutely, we will.
Okay, done. Cheers. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye, guys.